in your arms and made love to me. Yeah. You, my heart's desire. Your lips caress me. Your body possess me. Now I give you if I could. The time
yo. Nabandi koye kola kolo basempora yo. Nakoganga lopite bongo nanga ire kukukre. Ona kolo bakokanisa yo manuye. Onyuna kagete sopira konoma. Nalingiro okokanisa na motema yo. Ezaliwa na semaroba ya pambare. Olingo kosanjima ya motema umano.
Okay, good evening. Kano Community Center, oh yeah! Kano Community Center, we don't get window, we don't get doors. So what should we get? Hey! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the floor is open, the bar is open. If you want to use the ladies' room or the gentleman's room, it's on that side, on my left. I'll go side, walk there. So, the floor is open to everyone. Help yourself, enjoy yourself. We're here to party. Everybody's invited right now. We are going old and goody because we are old heads. Thank you.
Nako
Pastor Stella, you want to say something? What do you feel about this right now?
You know what, this place is too boring. Let's spice them up a little bit. DJ, calm down, please.
Mr. DJ, as you can see, we are the women and the men of the 80s and the 70s.
Exactly.
And maybe the 90s? No, we don't have 90s yet. So rock the music for us.
Yeah,
We are ready. My job here tonight is to make sure that you people are dying, satisfied. So I'm going to call table by table. We have food on the left side, my left, and food on this side too. We're going to start by calling the Grand Chief Patron and the patron, which is table number 1. Table number 1. Dinner is served. That way. And table 17. Table number 5. And table number 8.
It's for 2 people, okay?
A little bit. Yeah. Thank you.
1 and 3.
Yeah, one of them. It's for 2 people. And then,
Oh, another thing for you guys.
okay.
Where is it now? There's no salad. See what I was talking about?
Table number 21.
See there? Oh, yeah. Ladies first, remember now. Looking sexy.
Followed by table number 24.
Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Table 14. And on table 19.
What is it?
I will give
You get 10 on that? Yes, Umaru Kocha and
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just arriving, dinner is served, the fruit table is open, the bar is open. Again, thank you so much for dining with us. If you're just walking in, dinner is served, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just arriving, dinner is served. If you want Kelemanengwe, go back there, I'll get Kelemanengwe. If you want Christian food, go back there, I'll get Christian food. Bottom belly, we get bottom belly. Christian standard, we get barley. Ladies and gentlemen.
I don't change footing. Because they're gonna wake us, okay? Salmon.
I want to say thank you to the food. Again, if you're just walking in, dinner is served, ladies and gentlemen.
Messieurs, Madame, Mademoiselle, bienvenue. Ahlan wa sahlan. Agrani for me so with the people them. Na the Amadu Musa this one na the voice. As so glad for the part of this family also. Only if we can feel the glass, you know, those who step we have them. That's how I feel about you. It's all about love, zest, anacracy, and humility. And I'm honored to be in your presence here tonight to welcome you to Keynote Community Center, Keynote Family Reunion. Put your hands together for yourself. Thank you very much. I have the opportunity and pleasure to introduce our MC tonight. Right? But Nabi is going to introduce I have the opportunity to introduce the MC for tonight. I went to school with this gentleman. Well, I'm not supposed to actually say the pronoun, not even a he or she. This person, I went to school with him, I was his senior. I was the assistant senior prefect. As soon as I left, he became the senior prefect. I don't want to go too much into the shenanigans, because of time factor. However, I would like you to put your hands together for none other. I never called him by his real name. I always call him Mfakape. Put your hands together for Kape, please. Let's do this.
Yeah,
Thank you, Musa.
Shake body, loose body, forget your trouble, dance for me. Make you no cry, don't need jolly. Waiting God to go be surely it could be. So why worry? Baby, don't worry. Take a easy, sample, sample. Life no one can buy. Peace life, peace life, baby. Money you get a vanity. 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 Moto kind of vanity. Why you dey kill you coming for vanity? Why you want kill the God one for vanity? You dey kill you coming slowly. You dey stumble like that. Before you say she's my friend. Yeah, give me a food, I'm not gonna see you. How you walk now so easy, you. So why worry? Baby, no worry. Take a easy, sample, sample. Life no one oh, na 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 na. Peace love.
Thank you all. Thank you very much, Mr. DJ. Thank you so much. What a gracious welcome. Thank you all. And needless to say, welcome, welcome, and welcome to the Keynote Community Center Family Reunion, a reunion that will be memorable, a reunion that you guys will be proud to be part of, and something that we will talk about for a very long time to come. So let me take this opportunity to thank the organizers, the ladies, of course, the gentlemen that made this evening a possibility, for asking me, if you will, to be the designated MC for this evening. I'm very, very honored for this recognition, because one cannot be more, any happier, if you will, than to be recognized by your peers or to be given a responsibility by the people that know you. I am very, very proud to be here this evening, and I'm grateful to the Lord Almighty for allowing me to be here amongst my brothers and sisters. And this evening promises to be an evening that will be something noteworthy, absolutely noteworthy, because if you look at what has happened so far before we got here, all the indicators were pointing in the direction of a very successful evening, and that started with the weather. We've had one of the best weathers for a very, very long time, and that is something that will tell you that this evening will be memorable. We are not even concerned about what we'll have to deal with tomorrow, because the humidity will be very, very low. Of course, the weather will be beautiful for the afternoon session at the park tomorrow. I'm sure you're getting ready for that as well. So once again, welcome all. For those of you that come from Philadelphia, from New York, from the metropolitan area, the Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, Ohio, welcome Ohio. Ohio, welcome. We are very, 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 very happy to be in your midst. We have an able DJ here who has promised to do a great job. And we also have some entertainers that are going to entertain you guys as this show progresses. It will be an evening that you guys will be very, very, very happy to be here. And I'm asking you all to please make this evening festive. And that cannot happen if you guys are not willing to get up and dance. The DJ is making all the best selections he can do. But for him to be recognized, you have to appreciate that they come out on the dance floor and dance to the songs that he's selecting for us. Mr. DJ, are you ready for us? A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to our able DJ this evening. And as time goes on, we'll be thanking the people that make this evening a possibility. The ushers, if you will, the organizers, the people that have fed us this evening, and of course, the people that took it upon themselves to make sure that this reunion happened. We are going to be recognizing them, and we are very, very, very happy to be here with you guys. To let you guys know, you shouldn't be afraid. Do not walk away from him. The pictures are free. You can take as much pictures as you want. Just call on him and he will take your picture. And once again, the dance floor is open, as Kariaba mentioned earlier. Please, if you're finished eating what you were eating, come to the dance floor and let's get this show started. Thank you once again. Mr. DJ, we're ready and we're willing to dance. Thank you.
Tell them, say you there. Tell your neighbor, tell them, say you there. Tell them, say you there. Yeah, we can send them along. 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 Tell them, say you there. Tell them, say you there. Tell you there, tell them, say you there. Tell them, say you there. We can send them good on. 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 Let's join me there. Send them good on. Send them good on. Send them good on. Send them good on. This sensation comes from the nation.
Thank you, Mr. DJ. Thank you. No, it'll be okay. Trust me, it'll be okay. We're asking you guys to get back to your respective seats, please. And that was just a quick introduction, if you will, to the DJ. And also for the DJ to know that these beautiful ladies have got their dancing shoes on. Needless to say, the gentlemen are also ready to perform. That was just that. But we cannot have an event this great, this important, without blessing it, if you will, with prayers. So it is customary for us to get started with prayers. And we have two distinguished gentlemen with us here this evening that are going to lead us in prayers. And the Christian prayer will be led first by the Honorable, if you will, Bishop Emcee. Touré, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to our brother. That's the husband of our lovely sister, Stella Soleh. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our brother here, and he's going to lead us in prayer. And right after him, the Muslim prayer will follow. Welcome, Bishop.
Well, praise God. Isn't it wonderful to start an occasion with the Lord? Can we just give Jesus a minute, please? I know we abuse you with doing a lot of things, and that is all wonderful. But listen to me, if God is not in our midst, this is nonsense. With God in our midst, then this will become fruitful and blessed and beneficial. So if you can just borrow me just a couple minutes of your time, maybe just a couple seconds, that would be wonderful. The scripture says how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. If you can just honor God, please. Please. Thank you for honoring God. Again, the word says that it is a blessing when we come together in unity. God, I pray today that our coming together will not be in vain. We want to be exercised in joy, in glory, in grace. We want to know our friends, our neighbors, those that are close by us. We want to rekindle the relationships that we had when we were growing up. We want to reminiscence of all the wonderful things that you have done for us, taking us from Kano to here today, that haven't given us this privilege. We are blessed and we thank you. But God, we pray that this occasion will not just die by our gathering here today, but there will be a breath of grace and glory that you will pump into it, that out of the seed will birth, oh God, the movement that will bring us together for us to realize that as we are blessed, that we should be able to reflect and be a blessing for what you have given unto us. And so we pray that your presence will be with us and that your joy will be with us. May we socialize, but even in all this, may we realize that you are God and you alone is the Master. So we bless your name and we give you all the honor and all the praise because we ask this in Jesus' name. Can somebody say big amen? Praise God.
Thank you, Bishop. Thank you, and may the prayers be answered and accepted by the good Lord. And I will call upon a man who does not need introduction, and he will lead us for the Islamic prayers. And our lovely brother, Mr. Alpha Saidu Bangura. A round of applause for Alpha Saidu Bangura.
Assalamu alaikum. With respect, I ask that you all be quiet. Let us talk to the Almighty God. Some Parino can get chance for talk to God, we'll take a big time see the Now we'll get that chance, they be allowed to treat her with seriousness. Please. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa salim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa salim. Salawatu lillahi, Allahumma salli wa barik ala wal akirin. Almighty Allah, I thank you for all what you've done for the people of Kano. I pray that you continue to work wonders for them. I pray that you will give Kono leaders that would put the interest of Kono above their personal interest. I bring unto you all my brothers and sisters in this hall. Make a way for them when there is no way. Almighty Allah, all my sisters the wedding aya, the one who don't marry, put barki, that them married them. The one who don't marry it, you are give them good man them. Not give them man who go beat them. Not give them man who go hit them couple. Not give them man who go seize advantage from them. All the brothers that is already married, that he go do a put blessing that they married them. The one that will not marry it, me brother them, that he go do a give them wealth who go respect them. Not give them wealth who go fit them, mama them. Give them wealth who go work with them. For me they know say marriage, na partnership, na friendship, na honorable thing. Rabbana takabal mina, innaka anta samiul alim, wa tubalena ya maulana. Innaka anta tawwabur rahim. Rabbana la tuzigh qulubana ba'da idh hadaytana wa hab lana min ladunka rahma innaka anta wahhab. Rabbana afrika lana sabran wa thabbit aqdamana wa ansurna ala al-qawmil kafirin. Allahumma anta salam wa minka salam wa ilayka yarjul salam. Ayina rabbana bi salam akina jannata dar salam. Tabarakta wa ta'alita. Ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram. With respect, at this point, I ask that you all stand. Let us pray for all the leaders of Kono who are today with the Almighty God. All the leaders in Kono who don't go answer the Almighty Allah He call. And Allah we clap now, pray for them. Let the Almighty Allah must give them the Jannah to Firdaus. Wait till they not enjoy at this world. Let God make them enjoy them on the day of judgment. And let them self help the Kono people them. For friendly that they will go sorry for now. Rabbana Afrika lena sabran watawafalna muslimin. Ayatu nafsu mutma'innatul irji ila rabbiki radiyatan mardiyan fadkhuli fi badi fadkhuli fi jannati. I want let you turn to the person next to you. Straight to and tell her say salamu alaikum. Pada bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati wa ma yasifun. Wa salamun wa salamun wa salamun wa alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thank you so much, Alpha Saidu. And thank you all for being so cooperative, and needless to say, for being so attentive. Exactly what we expected, and this is what will continue throughout the evening. As your designated MC, I've been given the liberty, if you will, to decide how to proceed with the program. And my primary concern will be for you guys to enjoy yourself as best as you wish. And the DJ will be entertaining us as we go. And we will stop and do what needs to be done as we proceed. We will have, members of this great evening, the people that made this evening happen, introduced way before we get to where we need to get. And when we get to the climax of the show, you will see the difference. So let me take this opportunity once more to thank each and every one of you that squeezed in your busy schedules to be here this evening to show patronage to an event that is worthwhile. This is a worthwhile event. This is an event that these people did the impossible to make it happen. And for you guys to be here, they want me to be the conduit to deliver the message to you that they are truly, truly, truly happy for you guys. They are grateful for what you have done, and they will never forget it. Mr. DJ, the floor is open. Let's have music. Thank you very much, and once again, thank you to our honorable pastor, and needless to say, to Alpha Saidu Bangura. Thank you.
Yeah.
My head too big, I concord. I get things I concord. I'm too damn fast, I concord. The biggest but them concord. I the kill with beat, I concord. I'm not got time like you for God. I the big dance like you for God. Everybody shaking you for God. Hey baby, we can make us touch your concord. Hey baby, we can make you shake your concord. Shake your pickle, jump around and pickle.
I know you, but you don't know me. It's a bit dance bar, and I want you to do the rubber. Me as a dancer, and I want to defend on the passer. And if I wish me as a master, that's all the 6 million you master. I'm not trying to say I'm no answer. I just want to let cancer. But you don't know me, I don't know you. I see the way you, nice to know you. Bring it to the left, bring it to the right. Shake, come up and down for me, baby girl, come on. Cheer up. Come on, cheer up. I think about it, yeah, cheer up. Let me find it, cheer up. Bring it. Scatter, anyhow we dey walk around. Deep up, we don't camp around. Some music we are now cha-cha. If you shake it, you won't do it. But you pass me the bottle. Now we pass you no combo. Now we get to make bubble up a big humble. For me, it's not enough. Scatter money like the great stuff for one. If you do medicine, name Kabucha. And the party, baby, then you who's party bar. Cheer up. Cheer up. Cheer up. Listen now. Number one, top class, now we got two smell bad friend, twist, now you fat. Two one come, with some music, now you catch. Bend down you, white shirt cat. Body look fresh with the white cut pants. Belly big, man cut hat. I go like what take you home, baby, how about that? Shell up, salute. We know they pretty like man that is. Shell up, I look. Baby, they do it, don't stop like it. Baby, they don't come one sunny day. Together for the boy one sunny day. Pop champagne like holiday. Only a bit of cola. Shell up.
Okay, DJ, shut up, that's it. We don't shut up.
Much. As promised, We will be taking little breaks to do some of the things that needs to be done, without which this evening cannot conclude, if you will. We are going to need some light, Mr. DJ. I'm not sure if you're in control of the light in the hall here. Can we get a little bit of brightness, please? Upon one of the key members that took it upon themselves to fight the good fight to make this evening a reality. He didn't do it by himself. It was done collectively. Each and every member of this organization fought tooth and nail to make sure that this reunion happened. And it has been realized beyond, if you will, their wildest imagination. And all indications this evening is pointing to that direction, that it is going to be a successful event. It has already become a successful event. It will continue to be that way for the rest of the evening. So we cannot have an event like this without a special recognition to the people that made it happen. So that's where we're gonna head in a few minutes. Just before we get there, as we proceed, we'll be recognizing people that are here that we are happy to have in our midst. And needless to say, you are all equally important. Whether you hear your name called this evening or not, you are as important to us as those that will be called upon. Do not forget that. And it is not because you are not important, it is simply because of time constraint. So I will call very soon on my brother, a man that I've known my entire life, someone that I hold in very high esteem, and someone whose character and integrity is completely unassailable. But just before I get there, I want us to recognize that our brother, Big Mohammed, is here. We're happy that he's here with us. We're also very, very happy that our brother Umar and his beautiful wife are also here, along with the entire Koita family. Mr. Mohammed Tunkara is here, and he had promised himself that he would be here this evening. And this is what we will do as we proceed. We have some beautiful sisters here, some of our sisters that I haven't seen for a very, very long time. I will be calling upon them just so that they know that we're happy for this reunion. We're happy for the memories that this will serve for a very, very long time to come. And that will continue as we proceed. But for now, let me call upon my brother, and I'm asking you to please muster all the energy that you can possibly muster to applaud this gentleman with the zeal that he deserves, because it has been a very grueling few months to get to this point. Very, very, very grueling. A lot of fights, not fights basically, a lot of healthy debates, if you will, to convince people that this needed to happen. And it has happened. And for those of you that are here, maybe I'm speaking for you in the sense that you are proud to be here this evening because it's a classy evening. The people that are all here are all classy, and the organization is just absolutely splendid. We cannot be more grateful for the organizers. A big round of applause for you guys, man. You've done a great job, and this will continue as we move on. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to join me in applauding my brother, Mr. Almami Nabe. A big round of applause for Almami. Almami is very happy that this has happened. Thank you, my brother.
Kono Community Center in the house. I want to hear some noise. Is Kono Community Center here? Okay.
Money not pay.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, they are all taking a seat. We'll enjoy it. We'll make this very quick and to the point. Good morning. First and foremost, I want to open by saying thank you to all of Una. But then I want to come to my wonderful younger brother here, Mr. Kape. A round of applause for Mr. Kape, please. We welcome on Kono. We know what everybody able to do. And what do they do? When they do the job for let you do what they able to do. We know so we can Kono the street. When I say for hold this mic, Kape no get competition, is a master. Now I make get Kape today for grace this occasion. And to tell you the truth, I'm proud that you're here and I'm very, very happy for you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Without you, this show will never be the kind of show today. But when I want to know, when we get small problem, we'll start this program. But the other side, they did a fantastic job. We're not clap for them. They do a fantastic job. We say hello finisher. But before I present the people like Tona, we make this possible. I want to tell Kono District once and say, by the grace of the Almighty God, next year we will not have 2 reunions, it will be 1. It will not be 2, it will be 1. Because let God not forgive anybody who divide the children of Kono. It is not our intention and we don't want it. Ladies and gentlemen, the people who have put this thing together, some people don't know the story, but they went through hell, they went through fire. They gave their blood, they gave their sweat, they gave their money, they gave their time, they gave their energy. Without them, this will not be successful. And tonight, I want to show you this team. When I want to be at the community center, there is one voice. We will forever resonate in our ears. So we will ever forget this lady. Now 2 of them, but today, one not able to go, but the one there. Now this house here today, nobody not there. When those go tell me say, you don't know the person what they talk about already. The woman what they talk about. Does anybody know that name, the person that I'm about to call? Can somebody say it? Kadiaba. Kadiaba to the stage, please. Ladies and gentlemen, when we put this thing together, yes, let's take it Pala because now you're symbol this. Somebody be know where we need for hold the crowd together. Some people in discourage the one left. There's no feel so well for pull this. The 2 people that will make it possible. We go after everybody, talk to them 24 hours non-stop. Make sure that people were entertained in that forum. Now my sister Naya Kadiaba and Zanab go along the way for here tonight. Thank you very much, Ms. Kadiaba. When we come, moving on, we get somebody where from where in join we, whatever will be the do, it double. Because of the role we himself played at the forum. Ladies and gentlemen, they talk about the forum because now the forum now keep you alive. And that possibility, anybody contribute any money at that forum, or you do anything good for the Kono people, I swear to God while they pray to, that man there for the past 2 months, they will make money for the taxi driving. If they stop, he forget one passenger, they know they take passenger. If they go first, he sing for you, he tell you thank you for the money we put. The crowd will not know the person what they talk about. What's in my name? Hello! Ladies man in the house! Where ladies man? Ladies man in the house! small brother play Mr. Brahma Jallo. Let God bless you, Mr. Brahma. Let God bless you. Thank you very much. Yes, I wear for this. When I do the marriage, no. Next, I go to the wonderful women of Washington, D.C. When they tell you, say, Mr. Nabe, you know they live in D.C. Say, but we go make it possible for you in Washington, D.C. that this occasion, people can go think about that. One of them people, and they waiting up. He tell me, say, Mr. Nabe, he say, if you come on the money, he say, Lord, go to people because now all they do. He say, but if you don't do it, he said, by the grace of God, me, if I will take debt, if I get for take debt, I will take about me one to pay. Shout out to Sise, are you in the house? Yeah! Shout out to Sise. Where's shout out to Sise? The daughter of late Pa Abdullah Sise na Kono district. You know, any group on a day, one cannot make plaba or not make plaba. You get one person where you hate Sido. You know, they make plaba, you get sense. I says, what? Now in the pull we together. Now in get that suit in voice, now in get that get that personality there for make it easy for let people to understand that they have to know one. That's a very important role. In this country, you pay psychologists for let them do that work for you. We get one for free with Sister Yaye Bari. Are you in the house? Sister Yaye Bari. Thank you, Sister Yaye Bari. Now, everybody knows the two groups that them go apart. We've been trying to come together, but God no matter, but it was for a reason. And we know say next year by God in inshallah, we'll not need to go through that again. It's going to be better than this. We name somebody a peace ambassador amongst we. Because God give this man here the personality for making listen even to in your group when are we. When we talk sometimes, he tell you say no, we're not correct, this is not right. He go to the other group back, he was very honest, he was straightforward, but it was not meant for him to succeed. But maybe next time he will. Mr. Yamomori, are you here, please? Our peace ambassador. He did his best, but I think his best was not good enough. Next year, it will be okay. Thank you, Mr. Momori. The ladies of Washington, D.C. We get an hour and have to be the one where this thing are happy. But that one, then they either they have one. Wallahi, they not change. They don't move. They do all kinds of things for Sweden. But you know what? They were as strong as the Gibraltar rock. They don't move. One of them people in the world don't come for respect. I don't be Noah. And then 2-3 months I can't Noah. And why don't get a lot of respect for her. That my sister Kadiba. Is Kadiba in the house, please? Where Kadiba? Oh yes, Kadiba. Thank you, thank you. You know, now the woman they make this year possible if you don't know. The woman then they make it possible. Women then, I do much on the woman then. But to get one man amongst we, then if you know the fitia you take her, if you know the cost then cost them, if you know the provoke them provoke them, then put them down, then answer up, then do all kind of things. But he no agree for move. He say no waiting. I believe in this team and I'll work with this team to the last till we succeed. And today, Allah we will get our heart for the work we do for me. A very popular young man, Mr. Umaru Skina Fofana. Skina, thank you. You know, they say Fulaman and people who don't get sense and are true. God give Fulaman their sense. Fulaman don't get sense, so there's something not correct. But now intelligent people there. And God can give you somebody who will not be the even thing, who don't know one. For some reason, people say, no, Lord, bring this man inside this team. Lord, say I go do. It can be said, I'm always very universal, and I'm always very versatile. It deal to the young one then, it deal to the old one then, it deal to the small one then, it mingle with everybody. This morning, I see reaching out from Atlanta, Georgia. Where she go take that van. No work, not the way this man will do today. From this all take home. You know, I don't know what you for talk about these people. I swear to God. Mr. Alpha, are you in the house? Alpha Bar, are you in the house? This young did a lot of work for us. Thank you. Then God can give you one white man, but not be no a white man, be facing a black man. Now later on, no a white man. In business, all correct. He's very transparent. He's very hardworking. He follows through. And that man, believe me, today we can Washington go meet Naio State to come meet here. He make law no say this and you state. Mr. Amadou Musa, are you here? Mr. Amadou Musa, are you here, sir? He was high, so he not like attention. Our sister from the DMV. Our sister from the DMV. We need somebody for talk to on our behalf. He go advocate for you, and I know they go say, I know they go and lie. This will go must talk until reach to the bottom. And Wallahi play a wonderful role in this. Una sabia, Nene Jokaki. We get somebody where actually she did more than the social secretary. All the connection will be one at Washington DC. If we want somebody for come arrange this whole business for us. If we want somebody for go fend the cameraman for us. If we want somebody for go do this that for us. She was always ready to do that and she never tired. Our sister Aisha Barry. This other lady, she came all the way from California. I'm not supposed to have been no, but now our sister and I introduced her to me. It tells me some good things about one because actually we've been looking for people all around the place for put a very diverse team together. We're able to produce. This network concept, that lady I see he fly from California. Where is he guys sit down at the gate? Wallah, I see this me pocket to flop put money, now put her all now in okay herself. The work we do, let God bless her. Our sister, Nene Barifania. Where's Nene? Nene, come let us see you, please. Thank you, my sister, thank you. Well, I want to know say any way woman then they together, then they get Kamot Boku. So on the vex, he go and delete all incompetence at the forum. So go vex there, he cost you all kind of cost for 1 minute day. Where he take the phone, he call and say, my sister, there's fire in the house. He say, Mr. Nabi, no hurry. Where is he pick the phone and swear to God, he make 1, 2, 3 phone calls. I mean, she's a gift. I don't know if it's a gift he gets for bring peace back amongst us. But he said, I'm not calling names, I'm not talk because they know themselves. Where's my sister Adama Dumbuya today? Adama Dumbuya today. Come here, let them see you.
Right here.
Okay. For what I want to know, and I can give you a little story about how all this Keynote reunion starts. Because a lot has been said, but a little known. Now 3 of you sisters in Sidon, they say let them make birthday party. But they said the birthday party them for make, now for we who done 50 and above. The other day below we, they should not be invited. Me and one person will oppose and they say, I do not like that idea. Abualo involved all of us. It was 3 of them. Then go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Trade and get for each one decision we'll get to later. But one of them people then the way they sit down, we don't talk about this thing what all long can do today. When I'm one of the most popular young girl we come on Akwedu town. One of the love of my life. The person where me Alma Minabe party up na stage, ya wataka na miyai. Instead to go cry for me. The day here tonight. Our sister, our child. Where you? That's her. When I cry, she'll cry. My lovely sister. Don't cry, I will not cry.
Take her easy. You won't cry.
Yeah, Usman, no guys got you, mama. Yeah, Usman. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for any idea in this world, that somebody they born now. Now, when they come back to what I tell you now, with 3 sisters, them we say bad day. But at the end of the day, when they don't go back and forth, now one calling company, they say, wait a minute. Now when they get problem, when they try for say law get a birthday party, they say for do 50-year birthday party, some people are going for partake. So law will try, law will bring everybody inside this. So everybody will for partake on this. The story that won't have been on the area, they can't tell you now because I was there when I talked to these ladies. Some of the information when I get is not right, but I'll correct it today in public. Now one person will get in here, that person where you know, he think about Uber and bring that taxi company in the United States just with an application. The person wey think about Microsoft, wey na Bill Gates. The person wey think about Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. The person wey think about Cornell Union is in this hall here today. Ladies and gentlemen, respectfully rise up and say thank you to our sister Stella Sole. Rise up and say thank you to our sister, Pastor Stella Sole today. Please come to the stage. DJ, they have put music for the sister. This time the lady will come with the idea, but hold it. DJ, hold it. Something happened where bother me, and I'll tell you, it's not about me. It don't happen to me. It happened to my sister. When somebody has an idea, when somebody has a dream, are you able to take it away from them? No. Are you able to take it away from them? No. When somebody tells me, say, and they give the family reunion to somebody else, it makes me shed tears. Because you know what? Somebody sat down and thought about that. That idea was born from somebody's brainchild. You can't do that. That is wrong. Let us stop this in Sierra Leone. Anything where somebody come up in this world, let us support them. That's how it's supposed to be in civilized and educated societies. One more, please. A big round of applause for our sister, Pastor Stella Sole today.
So then they went for gangsta party, where I born man arise. Them sexy lady, them fine. Now so there's a big wine. If I watch on a Yankee, before they go fry, I they watch like I'm for don't self and die. I see short skirts, the mini skirts. Who's one for dance with when it's party for dance. I want Saleh, I want Ballet. One, I got lay, and make body back and lay. Follow, not to your business, but in a party you come. Let me make a overload, if me ask you gonna do. Oh, yeah. If you want to enjoy fun, come to party. Till we go shake to they all must be glad.
Thank you, Mr. DJ. Keynote Community Center, oye! Keynote Community Center, oye! Well, as I mentioned moments ago, these are the people that made this evening possible with your support. Without your support, this evening would not have been possible, and needless to say, without their dedication, this evening would not have been possible. Because it took months and a lot of conversation, a lot of back and forth to make this happen. And the introduction that was done by Mr. Nabe was absolutely on point. And I can't even add to that. I'm really, truly happy and privileged to be part of this evening festivities. A gentleman has just informed me that he lost his phone. So if you happen to start it, because we have several performances planned that will be illuminating, absolutely something to stay up for. And the performers are here, they're ready to go. They've been practicing for a very long time, and you do not want to miss that. You do not want to miss that by any stretch, trust me. Let me take this opportunity now to also recognize the presence of my beautiful wife, Kariba. Thank you for being here. She's also a very active participant in this organization. She played a lot. She did quite a lot to get to this point. She's been on for a very long time, and this has been very, very entertaining and, if you will, therapeutic for her. And I'm very happy for that. Said earlier, at some point this evening, we have some young people amongst us that have been very, very supportive of both organizations, if you will. Our brothers and sisters that had their event a couple of weeks ago, they were very supportive, and of course, they're here in full force this evening. Sometime later this evening, we will try to recognize them and also announce to you the event that they will be holding next year, something similar to this, something in the same, if you will, ilk. And that would be another Keynote family reunion. The youngsters will be doing that, and that will be spearheaded by Mr. Mamadi Jallo and Supala Jalaji Koita. They're here. We will recognize them as we move on. Mr. DJ, I'm sure you found that particular song that the pastor is looking for. This being a Keynote family reunion cannot move on without a very, very classic Keynote song that we're all going to dance to. So the music will continue as we rearrange the deck, if you will, as far as the program. So we want you guys to enjoy, we want you guys to dance. We want a lot more dancing and talking this evening. And the part that was just done was the most important in consuming alcohol. This is your time. After 2 o'clock, they will not be serving alcohol any longer. So those of you that are here for this event, and that is the reason you're all here, we have a big surprise for you, but that will come later. So I just want to keep you guys guessing for that surprise, but it's on the way. You're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to enjoy this evening to the best of our ability. Mr. DJ, the floor is all yours. Pastor wants to dance, and she wants that kind of song, and I think we have it.
So I'm using my sense to gather the property. Say, okay, no time, like a statue of liberty. Nobody knows tomorrow, so I'll be holding my destiny. Yeah, as if it's said, I don't know. Some people they don't know. I continue to struggle. The struggle they don't know my muscle. As if it's said, I don't know. Some people they don't know. I continue to struggle. They don't know my hustle. Now I'm giving my testimony. I'm killing the beat and I'm giving them heat, so now I'm giving them everything. I'm living my life, I don't talk money. I got testimony. I got testimony, testimony, I got testimony. I don't talk about testimony. I got testimony. I got testimony, testimony, I got testimony. I don't talk about testimony. I got testimony. Je m'appelle Job Money. It's good to be stepping for rainy days. No soup, cause it's not easy. Life is a daily game. So make una see me as evidence. Baba got my confidence. His blessings are endless. As if he said I don't know. Some people they don't know. I continue to struggle. The struggle they don't know my hustle. As if he said I don't know. Some people they don't know. I continue to struggle. They don't know my hustle. Now I'm giving my testimony. I'm killing them beat and I'm giving them heat. Now I'm giving them everything. I'm living my life, I don't talk money. I don't testimony. I got testimony, testimony, I got testimony. I don't talk about testimony. I got testimony. I got testimony, testimony, I got testimony. I don't talk about testimony. I got testimony. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. Je m'appelle Job Money. As if it's saying I don't know. Some people they don't know. I continue to struggle. The struggle they don't know my hustle. As if it's saying I don't know. Some people they don't know. I continue to struggle. They don't know my hustle. Now I'm giving my testimony. I'm killing them beat and I'm giving them heat. Now I'm giving them everything. I'm living my life, I don't talk money. I don't testimony. I'm giving my testimony. I'm killing the beats, I'm giving the beats. Now I'm giving them everything. I'm living my life, I don't talk money. I don't testimony. I'm a testimony, testimony, I'm a testimony. I don't talk, I'm a testimony. I'm a testimony. I'm a testimony, testimony, I'm a testimony. I don't joke, I'm a testimony. I'm a testimony. I'm a testimony, testimony, I'm a testimony. I don't joke, I'm a testimony. I'm a testimony.
Thank you so much. Beautiful. What a great job, DJ Lamin. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, a gentle please once again for my appearance here. We're trying to truncate this in a way possible so we can make a better use of our time. And there is no better use of our time than dancing, because that's exactly why we came here. So to stop the music as we just did, it's not something that we enjoy. But I just want to take this opportunity to recognize a couple of honorables, if you will, in our midst this evening. Elders that are left a bunch of stuff
as important as this one we're attending right now, to be here with us and to show their support for anything Keynote. So these are people that have been here for a very long time and have been very active in almost anything that could lead to the betterment, if you will, of the Keynote diaspora and anything that has a positive direction towards Keynote. We have the president of the Keynote Union here, Mr. Sapombo. We're very happy that you're here. A round of applause to Mr. Sapombo, ladies and gentlemen. He's here. Mr. Sapombo, thank you for coming. We're very, very happy for your presence, and we thank you for your support. And of course, this other gentleman does not need introduction. He's very active on social media. He's all over the place, always fighting, doing what needs to be done to keep the message alive. Mr. Yafande is here as well. Mr. Yafande, are you around? A round of applause for Mr. Yafande, also an active member of the Keynote Union. Our lovely sister, Miss Tiwa Savit. Tiwa Kafala is here. Our sister, she's done quite a lot. Tiwa, thank you so much for being here. We're very happy that you're here. Mr. Kaibanja is also here, my friends. Mr. Kaibanja, thank you for coming. Mr. Musa Soleh is here. Pa Musa Soleh is here, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for Pa Musa Soleh. He's right there. And of course, Mr. and Mrs. Bona are here. Mr. Bona, thank you so much. We actually saw him driving down this evening when he was coming down. Very soon, I will have to confer with Mr. Nabe, because we're getting to the climax of this show, and we will be getting to the keynote aspect of this. But I will have to confer with the chief organizer, if you will, to get a heads up on that, and that will be happening shortly. Once again, Mr. Nabe, if you have a minute, I'll appreciate it. Fairly soon, momentarily, we'll be getting to that. I've seen a lot of brothers that I haven't seen in a long, long time, and if it wasn't for an event like this, that would not have been possible. When I saw my elder brother this evening, I haven't seen him in like maybe, almost a decade. It's been a very, very long time. Koro Mohamed is here. We're happy that he's here with us. Of course, the ever-present Mr. Koita, as I mentioned earlier, he's here, and whenever you see Mr. Koita, you don't have to look too far.
Until I jam this girl will make me to stop. Baby, I go for you. And you are going to go to be as an army, and you got to the carry you. We go to dance in the pool. It's you, and it's not how you not you. Girl, I want to know about you. Come make a show you lie. I'm not gonna tell you a lie. Girl, I want to know why. Just for the water, I can see your eyes. You want me for the night. Cause you want to work like kissing. I miss your loving like kissing. I can see your eyes. You want me for the night. Cause you want to work like kissing. I miss your loving like kissing. Baby, She go dance, and if I move, she go move. Baby mama, if I dance, how much she go dance? I let you dance, and if I move, say she go move. I'm like your body, nothing but sexy, nothing but and someone told me to go down, something naughty, wait, bumpy, bumpy, right, lucky, kiss me, baby, let me show you how I do, what if I dance, she go dance. If I move, she go move. Baby mama, if I dance, how much she go dance? I let you dance. If I move, yes she go move. When you see a woman with a vision, you don't know. Are you ready now? Baby girl, show them. Show them. Make a play before you run. Everybody shake body. Oh, yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh, yeah, shake body. Oh, yeah, shake body. Oh, yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh, yeah, shake body. Where they call him a sagacity, equilibre, faro tema, decale, cricala, so all the blessings I love and the seizures they make me to shout hallelujah. I say all the blessings I love and the seizures they make me to shout hallelujah. They hold me for ransom cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They won't hold me for ransom cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh yeah, shake body. Designer winner, take for the girls on a winner. I'm the man of the winner. I'm using the door in the winner. All the way from Haiti. Oh, I'm not just a Grammy. I ain't not so Grammy. Nobody think that would hear me. All the blessings I love and the seizures they make me to shout hallelujah. I say all the blessings I love and the seizures they make me to shout hallelujah. They won't be for ransom cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They won't hold me for ransom cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh yeah, shake body. Where they call him up. They call him cricala. Parole. Equilibre. Sin parole. Yeah, shake body.
Hallelujah, Hosanna, get you I want. Give your body, gonna dance sweet in my heart. But you can see the way. Never know this character. Want to see you give me the where your mama do? Where your papa do? Where your sister do? Where your brother do? How we do it? No we do it. Baby, that's it. I see you do my music. I'm catching it. Catching it. Mathematics, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Snap, I cannot shoot it. DJ, that's not me. You can't see it. I love you today. I love you tomorrow. I'm not going to bed. Baby, so we do not see me. Today I'll be around you. Just watch it, the big one is one of the people we do. Baby, now you be my heart. No. You give me life, give me life. I'm a fool like you. Where your mama is? Where your papa is? Let's start you. Come with all of me, come with your dancing. Baby, that's it, I say you do my music video. I say, I'm can't change it. Can't change it. That's my kiss, that's not it. That's not it. Stop, I cannot shoot it. I think DJ can snap it, so that's me and you can dance it. That's it, I love you. the dance up with me and you forever. Is it the picture I visualize? I don't know what I feel. I don't know if it's love. Yeah, you can take a look at my heart. Yeah, I want you more. Where my body? Where my body? Where your sister? Where your brother? Come with the music. Come with the video. Baby, that's what I say. You do my music video. Baby, shake it, shake it. Baby, roll it, roll it, roll it. Are you not happy now? Happiness is when the money comes.
Fire. God, I beg for only one chance. Only give me crazy more chance. Oh my God, I only one chance. Now the chance to make them to dance. Oh, make me take a something to celebrate you. Celebrate you. One day my brother, I'm one of my day and I hate you. That's the head you. Any what can you do now for your head you? Master crap to the king, they do that and I hate you.
Every night and day, I swear I'm happy. How I got here today, me, I swear I'm happy.
God, I beg for only one chance. And you give me plenty more chance. I beg for only one chance. I need chance to make them to dance. I celebrate, I jubilate. No time to complain. Why you not got time to complain? I celebrate, I jubilate. See, no time to complain. Why you not got time to complain? Pop some bottles and just feel okay. Everybody make you feel okay. Oh, sexy ladies just can feel like me. Make sure you just got to feel like me. Oh, the thing is sweet me for my head. For my head. If you dey talk about your head, for your head. The thing you dey talk about your head. Softly, feel yourself. For the people, make you jubilate. Me, I dey feel like I'm in if you drink chicken, I'm for my head, yo. If you drink rosé, I'm for my head, yo. If you I'm for my head, yo. But if you step on the place, I'm for your head, yo.
Every night and day, I swear I'm happy. How I got here today, me, I swear I'm happy.
God, I beg for only one chance. And you give me plenty more chance. I beg for only one chance. I need chance to make them dance. Pop some bottles and just feel okay. Everybody make me feel okay. Oh, sexy ladies just they feel like me. Make sure you just touch it up.
Oh, no, no, no. Still a love, I don't see for your eyes. I love you, baby, I don't think I'm twice. Your music making me to realize. Say never, don't bring it back. Say you must marry me. You gon' never me. You gon' kill me, baby. You gon' follow me. You're my remedy.
Much, Mr. DJ Lamin, thank you. Mr. Usman Sise, our son, my lovely nephew, Usman Sise, thank you so much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment that you were promised is here. We cannot proceed without the performances that were promised, and we have two artists that are here to perform for us this evening. I'm asking you all to get to your respective seats and enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, find somewhere to sit. Choose a very good position so you can see what is about to unfold in front of your very eyes this evening. These guys have done a lot of practice. They've rehearsed for quite some time to come and entertain you all this evening. And just before we get to that, I would like to take this opportunity, if you will, to wish my lovely niece, the wife of my brother, Ali Jabi, Ajani, happy birthday to you. And may you see many, many, many more years to come. Thank you. I have seen some people here that I haven't seen in a very, very long time. And as my brother and mommy told me, that this will be a successful event. The minute I saw them, I realized that it is absolutely true, it will be a successful event. And one of the guys I can't even find any longer, Mr. Skido. He has not been to a party, I don't know, for the last, 15 years? And Skido decided to show up here tonight. We're happy, Skido, you're here. And just before I call on this great individual that is going to, lead the performance, I would also like to ask you guys for your understanding that these two young men that I mentioned earlier, I would also say it one more time, and I hope I don't offend anyone. These are two people that are very, very, very active in our community, very respectful young men, and they're doing quite a lot to bring the community together, and they are ready to take the baton to move forward. Mr. Mamadi Jallo and Alaji Koita, very able individuals, and Mamadi Jallo is actually spearheading a huge reunion that will be organized 2018. Get ready for that. They will be reaching out to you guys, and Keynote Community Center has an open arm to embrace your effort, Mamadi, and the effort of your colleagues, that it will be a great one. A big round of applause to Mr. Mamadi Jallo and his friends. Great. The youngsters, we're very, very happy for what you're doing. For those of you from California, the youngsters, if you realize something, we have a lot of young people here tonight. This hall is full of young blood, and that's what we're looking for, and that's precisely what we got, and we're very, very happy for your presence. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot say thank you more. DJ, I'm sure you've been notified and you've been given instructions. We're going to applaud this gentleman that's going to come. It'll be 2 performances, by the way, and it'll all be fast. But just pay attention and enjoy it while you can. We have in our midst this evening our lovely brother, our own blood brother from Keynote, the 2013 nominee by the International Reggae and World Music Awards, 32nd Annual Anniversary Awards. Daddy Moose was nominated with a Flat Poppy from Congo, Sukus from Ghana, Danji from Nigeria, P-Square from Nigeria, Ukoli Dude from South Africa, if you will. The list goes on. This is just some of the accolades that this gentleman has been able to amass in his short career. And he's on the move, and he will prove that to you guys here this evening. Join me in welcoming the man himself, DJ Moose, the friend of our lovely brother, Mr. Mahmoud Jallo. A round of applause to him. Where is he? To the gentleman that you saw on the flyer that was given. Welcome. So DJ, are you guys ready?
Are you ready? I can hear you. Are you ready? You ready to bring this house down? Yes, Mr. Diggy. No, I don't perform by myself, I want all the beautiful ladies together. And party with me, come on. All the beautiful ladies. Come on, Mr. Diggy.
When you were singing this song,
Everybody know this song, so I want everybody to sing out for me. This song, that give you the biggest nomination of your life. International Reggae and World Music Award 2013. Oh!
I'm Benjamin again. The fine, fine darling, the African Empress. I can't stand. Now you really want. What that tells them then? Baby, darling, I want to love you. Shine, shine, baby. Now you are one girl. Give you everything. Make you my one girl. You love me so much. You need everything. You love me so much. Okay, mama. Now you are one. 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 You don't know what you want. 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 So beautiful. You're so wonderful. I don't tell you what I say. Now you are one. Don't tell you what I say. Now you are one. Baby, I know my baby son. Baby, I know my lady bounce. The way you walk, the way you smile. Baby, I know the man from me. I know never make you fall. I will give you everything you want. Baby, number one until take you all around the world. You're the shot best from me. Baby, girl, you know you're strong enough. But I will let you know. I will always love you. You know me know. Baby, I want to know you so. Now you are one. Baby, darling, I want to love you. Shine, shine, baby. Now you are one girl. Give you everything. Make me number one girl. You know me love me so understand me. You know me love me. You love me so understand me. Now you are one. 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 Now you are
for joining him. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving fast. It was the most opportunity to thank all of you once again, and especially my brother's wife happens to be here because he couldn't make it. is Hawa Barry. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for being here. The family is happy. We're all happy that you're here. Needless to say, the entire family has been very, very supportive of anything KCC. Nege has done a wonderful job from the start to this point, and we are here because of these people. Our brother Usman Cham is also here, and I have to recognize Mr. Teddy Pendergrass. Teddy, thank you so much for being here. You are here to party. We will have, at the very last minute, if you will, Kariaba to leave us with our voice. That will come at the last minute. Can someone let me know if Mr. Metutu is ready to come in here? Is Metutu ready to come here and perform for us? This has been the long-awaited performance that we have wanted, and I'm going to get to our respected brother, Mr. Mohamed Tukara, who had just worked up here and who's been very supportive for both our communities, the Kono Family Reunion and the Kono Community Center. Mr. Tukara, you've done the job that we expected you to do, and we're grateful for what you have done and what you continue to do for the community. And of course, Koro Mohamed Kebe, once again, thank you for being here. Pastor Sole, I know you're waiting to go and do what needs to be done later on as far as that keynote address is concerned. It's coming up. Is Mr. Metutu ready? Ladies man, is he ready? He's ready. Oh, let's get the DJ to get something going because we're losing precious time here. Mr. DJ, do we have
This is ladies man applause, baby. Are you ready? Say ha ha. Say ha ha. Metutu, are you ready?
Yo. What a beautiful day. Good morning to all my Kono brothers and sisters.
Baby,
Phonics, you know. The guy will write this song for me, you know. May God bless him and family. Umbasam, I know it's today not bad day. Anyway, after midnight, you know. So, happy birthday to you. All right, I'm ready.
We're fast approaching the culmination, if you will, of the speaking slots this evening. We will have the keynote address, which will be short, and then the vote of thanks will be done by the chairlady, which will take place shortly. So, without further ado, I will be calling on that individual that was selected to give the keynote address this evening. Let me just take this opportunity to thank my lovely sister who's here, Aja Aisatuba. Thank you so much for coming. You were very active and very supportive of the other brothers and sisters, and you're here this evening. Thank you so much, Aja. Thank you very much. And of course, a quick announcement for the Keynote Progressive Union in Philadelphia. given to me by their able president, Mr. Shekuba Koita. The event will be held on the 28th of October at the Ennis 2 Banquet Hall in Philadelphia from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Entrance will be $50. Philadelphia on October the 28th. The recently married president of that Keynote Progressive Union, Mr. Shekuba Koita. Mr. President, thank you. So be the brother of the able chair lady, the lady that initiated all of this. Her brother is here and he's going to give us the keynote address. Mr. Mbamusa Sole, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause to Mr. Mbamusa Sole.
Should have all kindly for just listen at least for 5 minutes. Because me tax here now for give you a brief history of Keynote and the diamonds and its impact on Keynote. Me na David Mbamusa Sole. Me na been teacher na Keynote for so many years. I can proudly say, if I say, let them take out all the students they want to teach inside this hall, let them come on and do. You know, go reach 10 people who go left now. Anyway, I don't go too long. And they ask them gentlemen the way they are, let them just listen for a moment. Please. The Bambara tribe from Mali, where the time when Islam not be even carried. Islam not be carried, the Bambara tribe, they became a warrior group what they call the Keynote. Now then have been the incarnators for idol worshipping. And they worship their stone, their river, their trees, their cave, and all the rest. Now the fierce warriors are among the Bambara group of people then. But when Islam came, they find out say, Islam said they're not going to do that. And then no one left them the cultural business the way them they do for worship, pay put yourself to the stones, to the rivers, to the mountains. So they know it will be here. Then they say, well, if people they say we must be Islam, we're not going able. The best way we go do now for go other side. Then left, they go Ivory Coast. But by the time they do Ivory Coast, Islam don't conquer Ivory Coast. They not receive their name good. They come out there, they go Guinea. Guinea and they say, well, we say, would they order Islam now? I just make summary of what I know about Keynote history. The one they way Sabi, they know say me a historian. Then go Guinea, the Guinean they say they don't accept Islam. So what did they do? With all the warriors then, they cross the Mali River. They cross the Mali River, they go meet a place called now Sierra Leone. They meet the Kisi people there. They tell them, say, well, we want land. We're not going to succumb to the new religion we don't come. We believe in tribal worship. We believe in cultural what you said. So we go just one for day, how we don't day. For that time they come now, the place where they call Sierra Leone, the Kisi people there, then when they over the Mali River, the place where we call like Kodewatoro, Kamayando, Sema, all them places, and then I Kisi people them in there. They say, well, we say, oh, they land will get nothing for we. So the best thing we will do, we will help them alone and get land. So they Kisi them, with the fierce warriors of them, branch of Bambara, what they call, and they just they get their own name, what they call them. Then on a part of the Bambara tribe, they come, they cross the river. The Kisi they help them, they fed, they come with their leader, finally what they call Kwamasa Komayanga Matwi of Nimikoro. It can't be talked now. The British themselves they fed, then they come out from Panguma area of the camp. The French and they come up from Guinea and they come. So they fought this battle. They finally the British as well. Now the boundary for the Nakangama. So for North District, with the help of the Kisi people them, they could get settlement. Well, in 1929, they discovered diamond as Kono. The British then have not colonized Sierra Leone. They discovered diamond. In 1930, the British then bring a company called Sierra Leone Selection Trust, SLST. They begin mine diamond na Kono to 1969, where the government they change to NDMC, National Diamond Mining Company. The National Diamond Mining Company, that ended now, we don't get independent, republic, and all the rest of it. Now, with the diamond mining don't come now, the SLST, it don't go. The government will come, then change it to NDMC, National Diamond Mining Company. 51% for the new company who they bring, 49% for the Sierra Leone government. So the SLST, it go on, it don't go, NDMC don't come, it go until the civil war come, where NDMC is done. Know whose benefit we get at Kono people them, and the diamond they all get. When SLST come, it will look better for SLST. They build primary schools, na Kono, they give scholarship to begin their way to secondary school, then we get plenty to SLST do for Kono people then. But when NDMC come, that be a different story. Because NDMC come a different story. For NDMC, now the Sierra Leone property. So that time they now, illicit mining, it don't go cook. It don't come, all man they try forget what they forget. Until the civil war come. From Mali to Ivory Coast, to Guinea, to Sierra Leone. To Kisi country, take Kandong, take for rich Jam and Mikoro, the last battle they fought between the Sofa and the Sierra Leone contingent, where be the other the British there, a place called Waima and Jakwema, Fiama. And then they fought the last war, when the British intervened, under the command of Captain E.W.A. Lendy, when I mean the British contingent, the leader. The British intervened, and the paramount chief will be there with the leader of the Kono contingent warriors. They be called a former Kombayanga Matri of Bimikoro. Naim, he and Nyagwa of Panguma, they finally come to settlement. The British said, well, this will be the boundary. By right, Kangama Gurama, when they call a Gurama Kono, now maintain territory. But farmers are coming and Matri, we will conquer them. They add them to Kono district. They Kono will get at least 14 chiefdoms. Anyway, I don't say people they don't tire now. But me now, I don't say me a renowned historian. Yeah. Inside this world, okay, so they want them, if I say all the people they want to teach, let them come on and do. I don't think 10 people go left now. Let me repeat that again. If I say the student they want to teach in Kono district, let them all come on and do. I don't say the young girl they when they born yesterday, or the man them. I say, una all come on, the one they want don't teach in Kono. Una all come on and do. You know, we reach 10 people who go left now. So, yeah. So, if I say right now, the one they want to teach, una put up on a hand. If it a day, if they put up their hand, it do boku. So, I know one waste on a time. When it comes to history, we don't want to know the real history of Kono. Me and another than a day. I just got on the visit yesterday. I don't know the history of Kono. And they look me So I tell you now, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bamusa Sole. That was a concise history, and we've learned quite a lot this evening. Thank you so much for coming. And I will move to the very, very last event and the vote of thanks, maybe for just a minute from the chair lady, and then the dancing will continue. Please, we're so sorry for whatever delay this might have caused, but it was absolutely necessary for this to happen. My brother Ali Sharif, thank you so much for being here with your wife. A round of applause for our chair lady, ladies and gentlemen, for the vote of thanks this evening.
Do you want to hear you at the back? Please wait for me. You want to hear it? I am shaming. I don't know what you for do. Prospering make me sweat. I am shaming. I don't know what you for say. Prospering makes me sweat. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it's a pleasure to have you all here tonight. I'm going to, do you know the acronym for KISS? Keep it short and simple. I am going to quote it short and simple, all right? I know you all want to dance, hallelujah. Hey, thank you all for being here tonight. What a wonderful time I had with you. I flew all the way from California with my handsome husband. Give a round of applause to Bishop Ansu Toure. That's my husband. Without him, I would not be here. Amen. I want to thank you. My name is Pastor Stella Toure, and I want to first of all thank all of you here, and thanks to all the people that participated on the forum, Community Center. I want to thank you. I wouldn't be here without you. Amen. I am a proud leader of KCC, Kono Community Center. Amen. I thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to lead. And because of that, you have seen the product of what a good leader should do. And that's why you're here today. So thank you all, and thank you to the leadership of Kono Community Center. Thank you all for allowing me to lead. And one thing I want to say, I want to give a round of, please stand up and give a thunderous applause for Mr. Nabe. Please, please do that. Please do that. This man, you know what? It would not be fair if I don't say it. Mr. Nabe, Siri Nabe, where are you guys? These people took a lot of punches, and they stood their ground, and a lot went on. You know what? I'm not gonna say all of it here, because it won't be any it's not gonna be beneficial to say it here. But thank you, Mr. Nabe. Thank you, Siri, for being with Mr. Nabe, for taking all the punches for us. Amen. I want to thank the leadership. I want to thank everybody. All of you that, you know what, one thing that stuck with me is Femfeden, Jin Jin Jin. Femfeden, Jin Jin Jin, Ramatullah Sharif. And another thing that has stuck with me is Lenobio, no bring a kanaya. I like those things. When I'm going to work, I listen to you guys day and night, day in, day night, day in and out. I listen to that forum. It is really wonderful. Let's keep the fire burning. I'm sure this is not the end of Kono reunion. It will continue after this. You know what? Kono will not. It won't be fair for me to have a reunion and not mention certain people that are present here tonight. Those people are doing a lot in the diaspora. They're doing something in Kono as well. And I know we have a lot of stuff going on, but I want to mention Mr. Emmanuel Kamachende, the president of Kono Union. We are done there. Give a round of applause for Mr. Kamachende. And also, I want to thank Mrs. Tewa Kaifala Kamachende. Please stand up. I just want to acknowledge these people for, she has some charity going on in Kono that is helping the women. And you know what? It is very funny. I have a heart for empowering women as well, and working for the special needs. So we have something in common. We can do something together. I want to thank all of you here tonight. May God richly bless you. May God bless America. May God bless the Cononians. You know, look in the dictionary, the Kono dictionary, you will see the Cononians. God bless the Canadians, and God bless Africa. God bless KCC. Thank you all.
Thank you, Pastor. Mr. DJ, we cannot wait any longer. We've gotten everything that we needed to get. The next few minutes will be dedicated to dancing. Once again, thank you all for coming. May God bless you, and may God take you back to your respective destinations in one piece. Mr. Skiddo, I'm waiting for you. Chief Skiddo, Mr. DJ, the floor is open, ladies and gentlemen. Let us all get up and dance until it's time to get out of this hall. That you just laid out will be Mr. Mamadi Jallo. That kid is incredible. I tell you, I don't know where he gets it from, but someone gives him a lot of information and he will match him word for word. Mr. DJ, let's go.
Original, they come in China. She said I'm
Thank you for the patience. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you where you be at. Me wahala in palava. I want to pay you back. Oh. So baby, I wanna put color. Get me go to you, mama. I wanna put color. Get me go to you, papa. I wanna put color. So here to you, could you go to sister? I wanna put color. So baby, I wanna put color. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you where you be at. Me wahala e palava. I want to pay you back. So baby, I wanna put color. Get me go to you, mama. I wanna put color. Get me go to you, papa. I wanna put color. So here to you, could you go to sister? I wanna put color. So baby, I wanna put color. You ain't no one see me, Holy Ghost fire. You ain't no one see Holy Ghost fire. All the people like this are holy, holy. I can't body can see with the idea, me to be. So go down, I need for fire, baby, baby. Selecting and playing, that's the fine activities that you only have to practice space for the only America and
I know you, but you don't know me. It's a bit dance bar, and I want you for the Ramadan. Belly dancer, shake the beat, suck a dancer. Baby sweet like a ganja, and I want to defend them like pasta. And if I love you, me a good master. But I love you, me not the master. And don't try to say I'm the master. I just wanna get the cancer. But you know me, I don't know you. I see the limit, nice to know you. Bring it to the left, bring it to the right. Shake come up and down for me, baby girl, come on, cheer up. Cheer up. I beg you up, cheer up. You gotta find it, cheer up. Beg it. Scatala. Anyhow, you want color. People, you come from us. Some music that we are cha-cha-ya. Check it out, you want to. But we are back with the most serious. Never back to no grumpy. We have to make up and be humble. For ya, it's like that. That's how many little places can go on. If you look at the scene, let me come back. The party in the dinner, they will move for the bar. Cheer up. Sucker. Cheer up. Cheer up. Cheer up. Listen up. Another one. Jiva. Shanagata. Nagata. Everything like a one left my shower. Come and take something. Everything you make, come and take something. Yeah, come and take something. Everything you make, come and take something. You know you get to look at my something. And you don't know when you want to do something. I'm saying nothing to make for 1,000. Make for 1,000. Make for 1,000. Make for 1,000. Come and take something. 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 Come and take something.
Come and take something. Can you really come on our one nothing? If you play the gold and you play blessing. Swap on points and again resting. From you up on an all blessing. Now we come and we gotta get a man resting. That make a topic that's interesting. Salute music of investment. Leave the fight, keep walking. I make a decision, 10,000. Steady, listen. Everybody move it.
Come
Baby, I need you. Keep on in the air, bring me good big ganja. Babylon come go light it at all, I am your man. Yes, I'm a ganja planter. Call me the ganja farmer. Keep on in the air, bring me good big ganja. Babylon come, big stinking helicopter flow through the air. With them call it weed eater. Them never did it when me was out in water. And when me did it blind fertilizer. Yes, out of the sky them spitting fire. And I'm a little youth and with a hot temper. Me dig up me stinking rocket launcher. And in all the air this was the helicopter me a chant. Some ganja planter. Call me the ganja farmer. Keep up in the air so me put the ganja. Babylon come a lot in a car, I am your can. Yes, I'm a ganja planter. Call me the ganja farmer. Take that many years to me put the ganja. Babylon come, yeah, you know man. Through Jaja bless, I with no for good vibes man. I chew me of the hardest with the ganja in the land. Make doctors get no meditation. I said them coulda give it to them sweet patients.
Life would be
like this, yo. Thank God for the life, yes. Wake up this morning and I like, yes. Them want just somebody not perfect and Father God alone feel bright, yes. If you don't like how me sacrifice your love, me not got time for the war, but that's so hard. Them not mad me not go cycle war. All the time and all enjoy my life alone. You friends so me have with it to me. Me not just people so me choose them carefully. Them are the clean for them.
C'est pas un problème. On pense à ça, la vie la même. Les gens se font que ça bien. Sous classe, ça me dit comme un bouni. Sous classe, ça me dit comme un bouni. Après qu'on aime, c'est que la star. On me prend la pointe de ça, le bon. Après qu'on aime, beaucoup de si jamais je m'entendais malade. Gracias a la diga mamuni. 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 Vamos lá. Hey, 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 hey. Nicosa, 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 Nicosa.
Danser,